There is a twin flame connection that is going through it. Okay. As if twin flame connections needed any more help being full of drama, right? There is a masculine who has a community of female elders that are doing work against him and his twin flame connection. Okay. So there's some things that spirit brought up that somebody needs to hear. All right. So I'm not going to hold you up. Welcome in, collective. I'll see you guys on the other side. All right, I started this reading and then I stopped and then I pulled more cards on it because I couldn't understand what was going on. I had to listen to the spirit for a second. So I'm going to start over, but I'm going to show y'all the cards that I have out, okay? Welcome in, collective. I hope everybody is doing well, feeling well. All right. So, what we have here in the energy is that there seems to be an individual, whether this is you or someone in your energy collective, a masculine energy, okay, male or female, or this could be a masculine that you're connected to, a male that you're connected to, female that you're connected to. Take it how it fits as I walk through this thing, okay? Now, this masculine, I'm gonna just say a masculine energy, okay? This masculine energy took advice from a community of mature women. It could be like his aunts or her aunts, or aunts and cousins, people older than him. Okay. Now, he could have been raised by women. Okay. Like there could have been no male energy in the house really, or in his childhood. I am picking up this to be a male because I have him out here in his childlike state with the child showing up. First card out, defining the situation. And then we have community and mature women or mature woman. This is a community of mature women that this masculine may have been raised by. And this could just be his family in general, even if there are male figures present, like, older cousins or aunts or uncles or things of that nature. It could just be his family, but it's something about the mature woman. So it could be his mother. Whoever this is, this masculine was in a relationship, okay? And happy in the relationship, or had found someone that he thought he could be happy with. All right. Now, you are either one of the brothers in our family or you are one of the sisters, and this is a masculine in your energy. Okay. Now, this masculine was happy here, or at least thought he would be, in a relationship with this feminine energy here. Okay. But it feels like these mature women, or his family, or his mom, something of that nature, told him something that was false. I guess it feels like they spoke against the connection he was in, that he was happy in at the time. There's a false narrative that these mature women, these elders that he went to, there's a false narrative here. And it caused him to start to evil eye the person he was wanting to make a connection with. Maybe still is wanting to make a connection with, or he started to evil eye the person he was in a connection with, the feminine energy. Okay. Now, the conflict comes because it feels like the false narrative had a lot to do with stability, like having a partner in the house. Maybe they didn't see her as domesticated enough. Maybe she don't cook, things like that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Not every woman cooks. Okay. Not every woman cooks. Right. Chakras, get over it. Not every woman cooks. It's like the false narrative had to do with, as he got older, as he starts to get older, he's going to want to have a certain kind of woman in the house, or a woman in the house. Health concerns, like as you're getting older, you're getting, a little bit less, get up and go in you. Okay. things are starting to slow down. You know, as you're getting older, you're going to have somebody there to be there with you, somebody you can trust. All right. You want to be married as you're getting older. And it's something about this feminine energy that this person desired to be with, that this community of women spoke against a particular feminine energy, and this masculine began to evil eye the feminine energy. This is also telling me that this group of elderly women also evil eyed their relationship, the relationship that this masculine had with the particular feminine energy. Now her energy is showing up, but it's not showing up like in the forefront of the reason why this is showing up on my desk, okay? Because now we have this masculine energy is receiving some clarity, okay? This masculine energy is seeking for something. It's like the masculine energy needs guidance here. It's like he's trying to find his way back to this feminine energy that he was with, who's showing up as a twin flame, and the feminine energy of their twin flame connection. Okay, so this masculine is seeking his way back to the feminine energy that he was happy with before these elderly women, older women, family, whoever it was, had something to say about this feminine energy. This is his divine feminine energy. Okay, now these two people could actually be together, okay? Or this masculine is about to, or is headed towards, with the pathway card, headed towards the feminine of a twin flame connection. There's spell work that is being sent towards this feminine, or is going to be the second that he makes a move towards her. There's spell work that is being sent, okay? These mature women are showing up as Jezebels, voodoo Jezebels is actually what I heard. Some voodoo Jezebels, okay? So there could be some spiritual attack taking place on this couple that are together or that are about to be together, as this masculine makes his way towards this feminine energy. Okay. Let's see what else is going on. Tell me more about this community of mature women. Healing era. So somebody is healing from the misguidance of these mature women. This is somebody, these women or this community of mature women is who this masculine goes to for guidance, maybe as it relates to love, as it relates to relationships. Maybe every woman he dates, he takes, you know, her energy in essence to these mature women, whether it's through conversation and pictures and just showing, you know, who she is. And he takes the feminine energy of the women he dates to these mature women to vet the feminine energy. Okay, so he may have been kind of really relying on these women, but these women have put him in a jam here because their guidance was actually wrong. I'm gonna say this time, okay, was actually wrong. I don't know what it is about this feminine energy that they don't want him with her, because it looks like they're actually doing some sort of energy casting or spell work towards this connection. Yeah, it's like he goes to them to find out, you know, to get judgment, to get advice, sound advice, okay? He may use them as like essentially therapy. They've been there with him through a lot of things, so he trusts them. He trusts their advice. But this time, maybe he shouldn't have, okay? We have new chapter. Turn the page. So it feels like this group of elderly women told this masculine to walk away from this feminine energy that he was either getting to know, wanted to get to know, was in a relationship with. They advised him to walk away. Yeah, to friend zone it. You know, you could be friends. She's probably a nice girl, nice enough, but no. There's some other stuff that they told him, and he began to breadcrumb this feminine energy. Okay, this female, he began to breadcrumb her, spill the tea. Based on what they told him to do, he began to breadcrumb her and friend zone her. Now, he may want to come in and have an honest conversation about why he started to breadcrumb her. It's also kind of giving me that these women, these elderly women in this community of women, okay, these could be voodoo priestesses that he goes to get guidance. They don't really hold back on nothing. They basically told him to walk away. You could be friends, but nothing else. Why did they tell him that? Why did they tell him that? What is it about this feminine energy? Plastic smiles. Don't mistake courtesy for connection. Forced kindness, polite but cold. Compliments that don't feel real. Lift off, fast action, progression forward. The wait is over. It's like, okay, this is giving like some real old school ass vibes, because it's like they painted a picture of her, or they described her in the way that, you know, old folks back in the day, you know, she looked fast, she looked fake, you know, maybe she is not a natural girly, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe she's into her lashes and her lace fronts and her makeup, and you know, she's beautiful, but to these elderly women, she looks not like a woman, but like a fast ass little girl. That's all. That's I mean, she looks fast to them because that's the era that they're from. I got reconciliation out here. Heart to heart talk, owning mistakes. She's going to be a mistake. Choosing to rebuild, new rules, same souls. But this turned out to be this masculine soulmate. Oh, wow, twin flame. Maybe they even told him that the twin flame concept, the twin flame, all that is fake. It's nothing real about it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they told him that she was karmic, that she was a karmic twin, that there was something fake about her, and it would reconcile him to something karmic. Love bombing. Sugar coated. Yeah, like she looked good on the outside, but it's basically it was like a bunch of old school traditional thinking and stuff. Okay, just a bunch of nonsense, quite frankly. Power couple, and see, this masculine listened to these elderly women because he always does, but in this instance, he was wrong to listen to them because this is their twin flame, and there's actually work that they need to do together. I'm picking up that these elderly women might be like priestesses or something like that of a voodoo community. They may have done readings, pulled divination, did cards, but they didn't tell him the truth. They didn't tell him the truth. Late night call. What do they really want? Jealousy. They were jealous. See, it's something they didn't tell him. They didn't reveal to him. This weird. This must be like, I don't know, somebody they consider like a nephew or a son or something of that nature. There's jealousy here. They do some sort of dark work. They do some sort of dark work. And I don't know if this masculine knows this, but they do some sort of dark work. Okay? They work with maybe transition spirits. You know what I'm saying? Lower vibrational, beings. Truth revealed. So this masculine is starting to see something now. This masculine is starting to see something. I don't know if he received a call. So this couple could be together. Okay, if you're together, then there was a late night call. There was something revealed, or there's a call coming in, and it's going to reveal someone's jealousy. It's like somebody's mask is going to slip. Black sheep rebelling, go against expectations, defying norms. So now this masculine is being seen as the black sheep. This masculine is being seen as in rebellion. Okay? Rebellion. Maybe that's what was said. Maybe something was said that was a red flag. Unbothered. Peace is the flex. Not reacting to nonsense. Okay, so it looks like red flags. Split the deck, red flags. Tell me about this Jezebel and Voodoo with this abuse. It feels like this is a couple that is together right now. They're together. So, because something came out about the intentions of these females in this community. We have kinky ways, fetishes, fantasy, sexually open, looking to explore. Long distance, online obsession. If this message resonates for some, you're not with this person, but they're in a lot of anguish though, and from a long distance, they are obsessed over this feminine energy. So there could have been an attack sent towards this feminine energy. Gossip. Protect your name. Bye, Felicia. Peace and out. Thank you. Next. Leaving and not caring. Somebody was gossiping. Somebody was, I feel like this masculine regrets taking the name, the likeness, the energy to this community of women. He regrets doing that because from the moment he did that, the connection hasn't been the same. They may have actually been doing spell work against him to put him in this toxic masculine energy. So it would seem like he did actually love bomb this feminine energy who turned out to be his soulmate. He ghosted his soulmate. Ooh, at least that's how he feel. Sheesh. Man. It's like a community of women that he belongs to begin to do work on their connection. So now he is like, so the mental instability, the emotional instability, the abuse, these Jezebels of voodoo are these mature women. They were together. So this could definitely be a male that someone in the collective was connected to, or you could be the male that this happened to. You was with your person and you came under attack because you were being looked at as being in rebellion to your female elders. So they actually begin to send work towards you, the masculine. And that's what made the masculine ghost his soulmate. Now, the masculine is sitting in here, still fantasizing from a distance, watching the feminine energy online, completely BB King in it right now, okay? Might even be listening to the blues. Might be listening to a little bit of BB. You know what I mean? Somebody's name could start with B, okay? Last name could be King. But they got a lot of heavy emotions, a lot of mental distress at the hands of these feminine elders. What is this divine timing? Trust the schedule. Ghosted, cowardice, disappearing act. Wow. Somebody, this masculine may be hiding behind the concept of divine timing. You know, fuego, chemistry, intense passion, things are heating up. Quick getaway, the runner, escaping. He ran. However, he also had spell work that was being thrown his way to make him emotionally and mentally unstable. Blocked and deleted. So, feminine energy that he was in the connection with is who I may be picking up as well in this reading. And she has blocked and deleted him. Okay? Clarify. Tell me more about the feminine energy that he ran from. And this could be a female in masculine energy as well, okay? So just put yourself how it works for you if it fits, all right? Tell me more about this feminine energy. Wine and dine, courtship, constantly dating, romance and passion. Ooh, she dating. She dating. She might be with a soulmate herself right now, like, or about to be. Codependency, unhealthy attachment weighed down, real ones, ride or die energy, loyal hearts, tell you the truth, not just what you want to hear, safe to be yourself. Or she may not be, like, she may be ready for dating, or you may be ready for dating, but you don't want anything codependent. You understand? And this may be why you have blocked and deleted this individual, because they're an adult male. And there's nothing wrong with getting advice from your elders and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong. But you got to be really careful, especially when you're dealing with like elders who dabble in things and, have traditional old school points of view that are like irrelevant. She wear lace front, so she a fast ass little girl. You see that red lipstick? Like, what are we, in 1950? You understand what I'm saying? Like, nah, that's not a reason for me not to choose somebody when I already feel a certain way. And this masculine did not do that. So this feminine energy has blocked this masculine energy. She may be preparing, she may be dating, but she's definitely not fucking with no unhealthy attachments. She's not messing with no unhealthy attachments. Evidence, guilty is charged, exposed, and fuego. That's really giving me like she knows about, it's almost like that past connection with this masculine was a lesson learned for her. It was a lesson learned. Silent treatment. What is this? Somebody's not talking, they're not talking. She don't want to talk. They're giving each other the silent treatment. Somebody may be hoping that the silent treatment would end. Cuffing season, single, ready to mingle, ready for a relationship, on the hunt. So they both kind of, is this feminine energy over the masculine? Uh-oh. Or are they playing, I got secret crush. Are they playing like, no, they ain't over each other. So this feminine energy is like basically dating, maybe trying to prove a point here. She may be trying to prove a point. He's sitting up, moping, probably still need to do some spiritual cleansings. Okay. Got some stuff going on in his life that's a red flag. Jealousy, red flags all over the place. And she is dating maybe to prove a point. So they ain't talking. And somebody's single and ready to mingle. And somebody's ready for a relationship. I'm telling you. Second chance. They both want it though. You see how she looking at him and he looking at her? I don't know who made the other one mad, but at this very moment, we both want it. Okay. So the masculine definitely does, for sure. I mean, energy vampire, but the masculine is over here. If you are the masculine and this resonates with you and your energy has been low, you have screwed this connection up, you may be feeling a little bit guilty, remorseful. You may feel utterly confused as to how to get your person back. You may not know whether you're coming or going. You need to know that there is spell work being thrown towards you to keep you drained, confused, disillusioned. You are under spiritual attack from the very women that you go to, or the very community of feminine energies, your mama and her friends or whoever. Okay, you're under spiritual attack because you went into this connection after they tried to make you feel like this person was not good enough for you. You still followed your heart. You did the right thing, but they saw it as rebellion and they were jealous of your connection. I don't know who this feminine energy is, but y'all were both together showing up like a power couple. Okay. Now it could be one mature woman out of the community of mature women. For instance, say it's like your mom or an aunt, somebody you go to, you see his mom, she got, 3 women that they sit on the porch talking and stuff, and they all do spell work or whatever the case may do, roots, voodoo, whoever, okay, Christian witchery, I don't know. And you go to them for counsel, wise counsel, and they give you the wise counsel. You make your decision as an adult man to be in the connection with your twin flame, and one of them out of it takes it personal. And that is the one that is sending the negative energy and is draining your energy. So you really need to not even be worried about old girl right now. What you really need to be doing is getting out of this energy, because it's actually not your energy. Okay? It's not your energy. You're waiting on maybe divine timing. We're going to get back together in divine timing. But it's like spirit is saying, but you're not showing up like to your life right now. Okay. And that connection is a part of that. But it's like you need to do some cleaning up here energetically. Clarify this second chance. Because I feel like you want it. She wants it. He wants it. You want it. Take it however that go for you. Okay. But she out here dating to try to prove a point. And that's also making you feel guilty. Because you're wondering about what she doing and who she doing it with. Or you wondering about what he doing and who he doing it with. And in the midst of all of the confusion is a bunch of cackling hens. A bunch of voodoo Jezabels. Tiptoeing, avoiding getting caught, acting shady, sneaking around. They blocked you, so you think that they're doing something. They out doing something with somebody else. The masculine. Told you the family is in the middle of all of this. Family started all this shit. You may have actually, like, gotten married, because we had the trusted and commitment card out here. You may have decided to, to get married to this person, contrary to the advice you was given by these women or these family members. Sneaky link, roller coaster, commitment issues. Oh, this sounds like a shit show. I'm not even gonna hold you, I'm sorry. But it really does. It sounds like a shit show. It sounds like two people who, and it's actually kind of sad, because two people are actually supposed to be together. And they're a power couple together. But they have a family dynamic here. I don't know if they're in-laws and they're arguing across the thing. She's out dating and stuff, blocking people so she don't get caught up. You're thinking that she's doing stuff, sneaking around. There's family drama. Folks is arguing. He over here drained, sad, and depleted. She out here having the time of her life to prove a point. And the whole time the two of them really just want to be together. If people would just mind their business. Boundaries. Sister girl got her boundaries. Man. Teaching people how to treat you is literally what the card is saying. Yes. Somebody crossed the line. Somebody has crossed the line with a feminine energy, a masculine energy. You cross the line with your feminine, and she is like, I'm going to have to show you how you could treat me. Because if you don't, I will politely be laid up with somebody else. Having chemistries and vibes and intense passion with somebody else is not even a hard thing for me to do. Watch me. And that's the energy I'm picking up from her. For real. Spirit said, then you picking it up right. You picking it up right. Because this masculine began to evil eye his own either spouse, fiance, girlfriend, finna be girlfriend, whatever. He began to evil eye behind this community of women. But he eventually chose to be in the connection. And I'm pretty sure he did, because it's a twin flame connection. He trusted it. He made a commitment to the connection, whether it was a commitment of marriage or a commitment just to be in the connection and in the relationship, and then began to evil eye. But that may have been a product of the spell work that was being worked on him by one or all of these women. Snack, obsession, physical attraction, sex appeal. Somebody is very attractive, and I'm thinking it's the feminine energy. I mean, the masculine could be too, but this could be also what they were jealous of. She could be really pretty. She could really have her shit together. I mean, y'all a power couple together. This is also this masculine energy still like very attracted to her. Very attracted to her. I just heard a lot of people are. And she is working that. Fake friends. What is this about fake friends? They celebrate you in public and hate you in private. Graduation day. Leveling up. Lessons learned. Acquired wisdom. Clarify the fake friends and the graduation day. Let me get up off this thing. Commitment issues. But she ain't really got too much of nothing going on that she want to be committed to like this masculine. She's starting to see that too now. What's going to be the outcome? What's going to be the outcome of this connection? Which did, My. Masculine, you need to return to sender all that energy. I don't care who this is. I don't care if it is a pack of aunties. If they sent this energy to have you discombobulated like this, send that shit back to them. And let them put their stocking holes on backwards. You know what I mean? Let them put their stocking holes on backwards and shit. Have toilet tissue stuck in their pantyhose and stuff when they coming out of the bathroom. Let them do stuff that's crazy. Send this energy back to these women. And go and get this here right. And stop talking about some divine timing. What's going on with this? What's going to be the outcome of this connection of these two people? Very, very attracted to each other. All right. Y'all are going to like that right there. Okay. I don't know if that's a sound it's going to make when y'all come together, but it's going to like that. Okay. My bad. Sacrifice. Anticipation. Okay. The attraction. Love may come with sacrifices. Evaluate what you're willing to give up. Anticipation. Embrace the sweet anticipation of love's arrival in your life. It's coming. Butterfly. You will meet a new love interest at a party or a night out. Uh-oh. This connection might be lost. I mean, individuality. Does it have to be? Look at me rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. Connection. Clarify sacrifice. Destiny. Trust destiny. Trust and destiny. Somebody's going to have to give up some stuff. Both of them are going to have to make sacrifices. You may bump into each other at some sort of an event. I I mean, if you were spouses, then I don't know if you have children together or a reason to be, I don't know, occupying the same space. Anticipation. Closure. Ooh, shoot. Not all connections are meant to be except closure. Oh, wow. Well, give me attraction. Unseen. Oh, my. Somebody don't see nobody, somebody the same. And I got a feeling it's this feminine energy. Clarify butterfly. Voids. Yeah, the feminine energy may be filling voids, but twin flame, dressing up. This is weird because it feels like this is what happened. This is what's happening. ... The story's not finished. You know, it's kind of difficult for me to tell. Clarify connection. Right path. Somebody got to get on the right path. Both of them do. I just heard that loud as day. Baggage. It is a ... Because they got to get on the right path individually. So this is a twin flame connection that might be in the beginning phases. Both of them are still needing to heal. Okay. But it's just weird how this got stirred up though, because this got stirred up with this community of mature women. Or it's a twin flame connection that was running its course, and this abuse and spell work that's being sent towards this masculine is not helping the situation at all. So that's the message, collective. Let me know how it resonated with you in the comments. Thank you again for spending some time with your girl. I hope everybody's doing good, feeling good. I had to just jump right in because at first I was like, what is this here? I didn't know what it was. So, but we got through it. Let me know how it resonates, fam. All right. If you are a new viewer, welcome in, welcome in. If this is your first time seeing me or hearing me, okay, I hope that you will subscribe. Join the tribe. Would love to have you here with us. Turn on your notification bell so you know when I am back with another message. You can be in the live premieres, all of that good energy. If anybody is in need of a personal reading, the link is in the description. Okay, love. And my books are always open. Okay. When you go to the website, scroll down, you're going to see 2 steps. By completing both of those steps, it does ensure that you get a response from me and that you also get your reading back in a timely fashion, which is usually 1, 2, 3 business days. Okay. What else? Like, share, hype it up if you have one to spare. All right, y'all. I appreciate you always. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.